Oliver, ha! Ted those moments because no one could see what was really going on. At school, his teachers noticed that he wasn't the cheerful boy he used to be. He became quieter, sadder, and often sat alone during playtime. His friends would ask him to join their games, but Oliver just didn't feel like playing anymore. His heart felt heavy with a secret he didn't understand. He knew what his grandmother was doing was wrong, but he didn't know how to stop it. She always told him, "Don't tell anyone, Oliver. This is our little secret. If you tell, no one will believe you. They'll think you're lying." And so Oliver stayed silent. He thought maybe his parents were too busy to help him, and he felt completely alone. The more time he spent at his grandmother's house, the worse it got. The nights were the hardest. He would lie awake, hoping for the sun to rise quickly so that he could go back home. One day, after a particularly long stay, Oliver sat by the window of her house, looking out at the world. He watched other children playing outside and wished he could be like them, carefree and happy. Instead, he felt trapped in a world where no one seemed to care about his pain. Grandma James continued her life as though everything was normal, always wearing her fancy clothes and acting like the perfect grandmother in front of others. But when it was just her and Oliver, she was different. At school, Oliver's behavior grew even more unusual. He looked tired all the time, and his smile had disappeared. One day, his teacher, Mrs. Jack, asked him to stay after class. "Oliver, is everything okay?" she asked, her voice soft and kind. Oliver just stared at the floor, ashamed and scared. "I'm fine," he mumbled. Mrs. Jack wasn't convinced, but without Oliver saying anything, she couldn't do much to help. At home, his parents barely noticed the changes. They were always in a rush, preparing for the next business trip or meeting. "Not now, Oliver," they would say. "We'll talk later," but later never came. One evening, as Oliver was getting ready for bed at his grandmother's house, she came into his room with that same fake smile. Oliver's heart started to race. "Be a good boy, Oliver," his grandmother whispered as she sat on the edge of his bed. "Remember, this is our secret. Now lie down on the bed and take off your pants." Oliver's heart pounded. This was worse than before. He swallowed his breath and pleaded, "Grandma, please, I don't want to. I don't like it." Her voice turned harsh. "Get on the bed now and take off your pants, or else I will deal with you." Crying, Oliver did as he was told. When she was done, she threatened him again. "If you tell anyone, they will never believe you, so make sure you keep quiet." Then she left. Oliver felt trapped, wishing he could disappear. As the days went by, he became more and more withdrawn. He tried to drop hints to his parents, saying things like, "I don't want to go to Grandma's house anymore," but they didn't take him seriously. His heart ached with the weight of the secret, and he didn't know how much longer he could keep it inside. To be continued with Part 3. See you soon.